All right. So we are going to start with our session today. Let me just share my screens. All right. So let's just have a look at this. All right. So basically, we are going to discuss about how PT has changed this year. So as we all know, guys, that we are seeing a lot of changes in our PT. Uh, this year we have seen a lot of changes regarding to the new task adding marks distribution have been changed this year. And I have also discussed that in my previous webinars as well, that we have recently seen the new topics being added: summarize, group discussion, and respond to situation. So this time we are going to cover all those speaking tasks. So hopefully I'm planning to discuss the general tips for each and every task in our upcoming webinars. So for this webinar, I have planned to cover up the entire session about the speaking. So let's keep it uh, a little bit quicker. And then after this, we can have question and answer sessions as well. So you can ask your questions later on. All right. So basically, let's have a look. As you know that I'm Dr. Ahmed, I'm like a Pearson-certified trainer, and I'm also UK accredited language trainer as well. So TEFL, TESOL, ESL, you will say English language. That is what my certification is. As you know that I have been training since 1.5 years, and so far 15 students have got perfect 90s in all, and 55 students got their superior scores, 25 plus even after the latest updates. So since August 7th, 25 plus students got superior scores, and a lot of people have achieved their proficient, and I don't even remember how many got competent scores so far. Coming to the PT core results, I also trained for Canada. So as you know that so far 15 students got CLB 7, 8 students got CLB 8, 5 students got CLB 9, and 4 students got CLB 10. So we also have trainers for Egyptians as well. We also have an Egyptian trainer, Pakistani trainer, as well as we are also trying to get enroll our Bangladeshi trainer as well soon. And we also have Nepali trainer as well. So hopefully, like if you find any of the issues, you can definitely reach out to us, and hopefully we can accommodate you uh, whenever it is required as per your needs. So I have also started with other platforms as well. So you can just follow me. It will be helpful for you to stay updated with what are the changes happening. All right. So coming to the next thing, as we know that we have this, I have recently completed this Pearson English Assessment Teachers Training Program for this year. After attending almost like being engaged with Pearson test developers for the past 1 year, I have finally got this certification. So just to help you guide like how to do PT practice in the best possible way. So I always keep myself updated. Whatever the questions are there from the student side, I post them in the front of the Pearson test developers and get their queries answered. And whatever they are telling, I also inform that to the students as well. Recently, in my recent webinar, I have recently raised the query for a person who was from Gambia. He doesn't have the test center at his place, so he was finding it very difficult to raise the case, and he did not have any idea like where they have to approach. So I approached the Pearson test developers and I have informed them about this issue, that this person has to travel from Gambia to Senegal just to take the exam. And even that center is having the payment issues. So I have informed them about this issue and they have immediately rectified that. They have made the regional manager connect with them and hopefully they are sorting the issue now. So in this way, like I usually, if there are any genuine kind of claims, I definitely raise the concerns with the Pearson test developers and get the queries answered. I make your queries get heard by the Pearson test developers. So it will be helpful for you. Like if you find any such issues, you can let me know so that unless until I'm not aware of what issues the candidates are facing, it won't be presented in front of the peers and test developers, and even they won't be having any idea that you are facing that issue. Okay, if you just reach out to customer support, they will just be giving you standard responses, which may not always be useful for you. So in such cases, when you need some guidance about that kind of thing, you can definitely let me know. All right, coming to the next thing, like a lot of people have been asking, like they are practicing on different platforms and then think that, okay, they can get better scores. Um, I have seen people using APONE, PT1, Language Academy, or Guruli platforms. And then there are lots of new platforms as well because PT is very stable platform. And as you know, this test has been started in the year of around 2009, I guess. So since that time, it has been developing a lot and it is being used by a lot of countries, uh, immigration departments, especially for the student visas. So a lot of people from all over the world, be it Bangladeshi, Pakistani, Indians, or let's take Egyptians, Africans, every people will try to get this test done because it is comparatively easier when compared to IELTS and other tests. We also have language cert, but it is still in the process of beginning, so it is not yet stable. So there are no such trustworthy platforms as we now have for PT. So as you know that PT, I usually recommend PT, AlfaPTE. The reason why I say is because it is, I have been using it since past almost like 7, 8 months now. So in this time, around 95% of the people got their desired scores. Whereas when I check other platform scorings, they are not so accurate. A lot of people get 80 plus in their scores during their full mock test, but they don't get the same scores in the real exam. Whereas, as we know that AlfaPT is quite strict in its marking criteria. So even if you are getting, let's say, about 80 in speaking, then definitely in the real exam you can expect better scores. But make sure that you are practicing the correct way, then it will be happening. If you are making lots of mistakes and then you expect the same marks to get, then it is not possible. Okay, it is an AI platform, so definitely it will ignore some things. So you have to be alert about what mistakes you are making and try to rectify them. Okay, once you fix all your mistakes, then only you can expect better scores. If you are making lots of mistakes and you are ignoring that thing, then definitely you cannot expect better scores from any of the platforms. Okay, then coming to the next thing, it has very updated scoring platforms. Scoring methods are there as per the Pearson guidelines. It is very stable, accurate scoring, and practice scores will usually match with the real exam scores. It has very relevant resources for the PT exam only. It is very beginner friendly, whereas if you check Guruli or other platforms, they are quite useful for persons who are like always already having a better idea about the tasks. So it is kind of advanced level, whereas AlfaPT is beginner level. You can easily understand what you have to work on. It will provide you detailed personalized feedback, so it is really a good thing. So far, as we have already seen, 15 plus students got 90 of 90, 55 plus got superior scores, and 25 plus after the latest updates. That's why I always recommend AlfaPT. So because it is a very good platform as far as I have seen. Rest other things, they have lots of issues. Resources are too wide. they are not directly related to the exam. And even I have seen in some platforms that the questions are deliberately being shown difficult level just to make people panic, and then people will lose their confidence. So you have to avoid that thing. And sometimes even scoring accuracy is not that much accurate. It will give you good scores just to satisfy you, but in the real exam you will not be getting the same scores. So that is a kind of some issues in other platforms which you can observe while you are practicing. I have seen a lot of people using different platforms and getting 80 plus in all other tasks uh, in the mock test. But when they wrote their exams, they hardly got 60 to 70 scorings. And some platforms even give just generalized feedback. It doesn't check on how you are performing on every level. So you have to work on that. So that is the thing here. Coming to the next thing, as you know, a lot of people have this habit of practicing on phone, and then they will tell that, sir, I'm getting better scores on phone, but I'm not getting good scores on the computer. That is why I am practicing only on the phone. But remember that the real exam will happen only on computer along with the USB wired headphone. It won't be using your mobile phone, or it won't be using your Bluetooth wired headphones. So avoid doing that thing. Practice in the correct way, then only you can expect better scores. If you are following the wrong methods and then expecting good scores, then you are definitely going in the right direction, wrong direction. Okay, so avoid doing that thing. Also note that on the phone you will have autocorrect options, then you will have auto typer, small screen will be there. You won't be having the idea about how to use the keyboard. Uh, Mic quality will be quite advanced, so no matter how um, in the worst way, even also if you speak, the AI will detect your speech pattern, and then based on that it will rectify your wordings and it will give you better scores. But that is not the case with your computer and USB wired headphone. Whatever you are doing, that is your accurate scoring. So only believe your laptop or a computer headset, that will be better. Don't use inbuilt mics or Bluetooth wire headphones, or what you can say hands-free kind of things. They are useless. Okay, and this while you are using the headphones, you will also understand like how far you have to keep your this mic from your mouth to get a proper clarity of your voice. And while you are using the mechanical keyboard, you will also learn to understand how to type on a rough keyboard. Okay, some people will be using only the laptop keyboards, which are very smooth. So in the real exam, they will find it very difficult to manage because the laptop keys are very smooth. In the real exam, you will have external keyboard, which will be mechanical. So you will find it a bit difficult to type it. You will say that the keys are very hard to press. It is not hard. It is only that you have been using very soft kind of keys while practicing. So that is one of the wrong way. Then coming to the next thing, if you are practicing on the laptop, you will definitely find the same layout, same screen set as per the real exam. You will also get keyboard practice. You will also learn to understand that time management skills, realistic time speaking practice with mic control will be provided. It will also help you build your exam memory, confidence as well as muscle memory. Okay, so use that thing. 3.5 jack audio, avoid that thing, pin kind of things. Use wide headphones. Um, Usually using the Bluetooth headsets, avoid doing that thing. And definitely while you are using the computer, make sure that you are using stable internet connection so that your responses are properly recorded and submitted to the platform so that you get accurate scorings. If your network is not stable, if you are at a place where there is lack of internet connectivity, then definitely you will not get better scores no matter how best you are performing. Okay, so only half of the response or 25% of the response will be recorded. Rest, even though you will be speaking for 40 seconds, it will hardly catch 5 to 10 seconds of the audio. So make sure of this thing that you don't use any poor quality network. All right, coming to the next thing. As you know, a lot of people have usually asked whether they have to take official Pearson mock test or whether they are also good with other platform mock test. So when you come to this thing, definitely I will say use platform scorings because as you know that official mock test costs around $36 and you will only be getting one single attempt. You will be only shown scores and it will not be useful for you because it will not be giving you any detailed feedback. It will not be providing you how you are performing on each task. You just have to understand what went wrong. Whereas if you use AlfaPTE mocks, you can get unlimited mocks, you will get unlimited attempts, you will get detailed task-wise feedback, which is really important. Performance analysis for every task will be provided. And it will also give you AI analysis where you can easily understand where you are making mistakes and how to rectify them. Okay, so as you know that currently they are also giving you 20% discount on the this thing like premium subscription. So definitely you can use that premium code EOTY25 for 20% discount. Normally you can also use my discount code for 10% discount. So that can be used any time of the year, but this is valid till 2nd January only. So use this for maximum discount, 20% discount you will be getting. Use that to the best. If your target is for superior scores, I recommend you to try to get at least 2 to 3 months. So that just to be on safe side, you are stress free from this thing. It will include create your own mocks as well. If you are finding anything difficult, just add that thing in the your own kind of mock test and take that back to back. It will help you improve your confidence. You will also be given, as you know, lots of unlimited practice tasks, section mock tests, and also full mock tests will be provided. So that is the best thing here. All right. So these are the difference. Now coming to the speaking task, like many of the people will be asking how to do read aloud in the PTE. So as you know that you have to take care of your pronunciation, make sure that you are speaking very clearly with good amount of fluency, like you are not getting stuck anywhere. Avoid stammering or stuttering while you are speaking. Confident speech delivery is really important to score high in your speaking task. If you are hesitating, then definitely you are going to lose your marks. Speak at a normal pitch. Okay, don't try to speak in a very rough voice or in a very loud voice. Speak naturally, that should be more than enough. Avoid hesitations, avoid repetition of the words, avoid stuttering or stammering, or even avoid fumbling. Okay, once or twice is completely understandable during your entire speaking task, but not always. All right, how to do the repeat sentence? A lot of people have asked this question as well. So as you know that you have to pay full attention to the audio. You have to think about that carefully, like what it is being said. Then understand what the sentence talking about, grasp the gist of the sentence instead of focusing on each and every word. Like you have this preposition in, on, and, at, the, that kind of things you can skip. Focus on the main important things of the sentence. Then it will be easy for you to form that. Okay. Then speak clearly and fluently, as I've said. Always make sure that you are pronouncing the words very properly and speaking without any breaks and speaking very confidently. Speak at a normal speed at a moderate pace. Don't go too fast, don't go too slow, and avoid hesitations or restarting. Sometimes people have this habit of restarting the sentence, expecting if they speak continuously, they will get good scores. As soon as you get stuck, you are going to lose your scores. Listen attentively, maintain the smooth fluency, focus on the main idea of the sentence, and then stay calm and confident during your response. As you know about the descriptions, that you have to understand the sentence, try to grasp the main points of the sentence, and then you have to speak accordingly to that at the provided time. Don't make that issue of not speaking properly. Analyze what you want to convey first, then you start speaking. While you are speaking, make sure that you are forming proper sentences and speak without hesitation. As you know that since last year these phrases have been banned, some people still use that and they get good scores on the platform, but in the real exam it will not be working. So Avoid using such phrases like, there is a beautiful image in front of me. I have to speak for 40 seconds. The image is very beautiful. I can see, I can see, I can see repeatedly. Avoid doing that thing. Coming to the retail lecture, again, as we know, that you have to listen to the audio properly, grasp the gist of the audio, listen to the lecture properly, understand the sentences, work on quick note-taking skills. Some people will ask me, sir, my note-taking skills are very bad. I'm hardly able to grasp 2 to 3 sentences. Can I use that? So definitely just using 2 to 3 words is not useful for you. If your target is for superior scores, you have to improve your skills. If you don't want to improve your skills, then forget about superior or CLB 9 or 10 scores. Okay, that is for basic level scores. If you are just grasping 3 to 4 words from each sentence and then you are using that, that is for basic level scores. If your target is for superior scores and CLB 9 scores or 10 scores, definitely you have to make sure that you are doing it very properly. Okay, you cannot be an average student. Speak with confidence. Make sure that you are focusing on pronunciation and fluency and avoid phrases like, as I've said, I can hear from the lecture that, or the speaker talks about repeatedly. The lecture was very informative or the lecture was very useful. These are very basic kind of phrases which are being flagged. So avoid doing that thing. Coming to the next thing, summarize group discussion. This is one of the latest tasks which is being added to the PT. So make sure that you are understand the discussion properly, understand what each speaker is telling, try to grasp their sentences, work on your quick note-taking skills, speak with confidence, and try to speak the accurate sentence as per the audio. Don't try to um, form your own sentence or don't try to add anything on your own, which will show that you have poor listening skills. Focus on pronunciation and fluency. It is really important in all your speaking tasks. You have to take care of this thing. Avoid using phrases like just taking the keywords and avoid depending on a templated response, which will allow you to speak only few things from the provided discussion. And avoid also using this thing the speaker talks about repeatedly or the discussion was very useful or informative. Avoid doing that thing. You have to be just natural and go with the flow. Coming to the last newly introduced task, which is respond to a situation, as you know that this is also included in your PT core as well. So understand the sentence, what it is being provided. Try to place yourself in that situation. Imagine how would you respond in that situation. Make proper sentences in the preparation time and try to do the role play kind of thing. Try to play the role of the person, whatever the situation is being provided. Be natural and confident. Do not hesitate while you're speaking. As I have said already that you should avoid hesitation, stammering, repeating, fumbling, or getting stuck at some place. You just have to be natural and continuous in your flow. That will help you get better scores. Coming to the next thing, this week one of our Egyptian student has got perfect 90s in all. This is CLB 10. So we can see that these persons are working really hard and that is why they are getting their scores. When you start working hard, instead of looking for excuses that this is not working, that is not working, understand on how to crack the task. Once you understand that thing, definitely you will also be one of those persons who can get your desired scores quickly. So focus a lot on these things rather than just looking for things like I'm not able to grasp it, I'm making spelling mistakes, I'm making grammatical errors, I'm not able to understand vocabulary, my reading skills are poor. Everyone will face that issue. No one is perfect in English. But definitely people who get their scores are the ones who work hard consistently. Only and only then you can get your scores. So make sure of this thing that you are doing a lot of hard work. Then if you are not able to get, then that is a different thing. But in majority of the cases, as far as I have seen, everyone have got their desired scores. Then we also have another person who got superior scores recently from our group as well. If you have known that, Just stay active in the group. A lot of important discussions will be taking place in the group on a regular basis. Focus on this thing, and definitely you will also learn a lot because our WhatsApp community now has almost 1500 plus members. So that is just there to support you all. Okay. So that is really helpful for you if you just focus on trying to grasp the correct way of practice. So okay, another person also got their desired scores this week. We are very happy to announce that they have got their desired scores. So always some people will also give good feedbacks, which is really helpful for me as well. That you are focusing on these things and you are also contributing back to the community with the help of, as you know, that I always share PTE exam memories related to academic or core in our group. So you just have to stay alert and practice, check the discussion group every single day. You will learn a lot of important things from the group. Another person has got their desired scores finally, so that is also a very good thing. I feel very happy when people get their desired scores, which is really a great achievement. It will also show the effectiveness of my group and our other PT trainers as well, who are working hard to respond to you from their time. So you have to be a little bit appreciative for their efforts as well. That will motivate us to give you the best uh, service. Another person have got their desired scores this week. So you can see that they have lost just 2 marks in speaking and 3 marks in writing. Otherwise, even this would have been superior scores. All right, so that's the entire thing about this thing. Let's have a look. Let me just unmute yourself. Kindly, if you are having a lot of questions, kindly just make sure that you are typing them in the chat box so that it will be easy for me to respond back. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at our first question. All right. So according to the prediction, please tell it. Okay. So there is no such thing as percentage that you will get anything. It depends entirely on your luck. As I've said a lot of times as well, it completely depends on your luck. You may or you may not get it. But definitely predictions are useful because these are the questions which people have observed in the real exam. And definitely you can have a look at that. It will be helpful for you to practice properly. Okay. All right. I feel like having a hard time practicing on Gurli. Yes, Hania, that's correct. As I've said, Gurli is for people who are advanced and already in their practice and they just need to make themselves more perfect. So it has a little bit of tough user interface. So definitely it will be helpful if you switch to AlfaPTE because it has very user friendly interface, as well as you can also reach out to them whenever you need and they will immediately fix your issues. Customer support is really great as far as I observed from the students' feedbacks. Okay, so Ali has asked, describe image templates will work. Yes, definitely, Ali, describe image templates will work provided that you are adding good amount of content related to the image. So if you are adding good amount of content, like you are talking about all the important aspects of the image, while you are using the template, you definitely can get the scores, but make sure that it is not entirely a template. Your response should have at least 50% of your own response as well as a little bit of your template. Okay, don't use keyword kind of templates. If you are using keyword kind of templates in any of your speaking tasks, definitely you are not going to get good scores. Okay, Asad Hamid has asked what to write in respond to a situation in first look. Okay, so respond to a situation is not about writing tasks. If you are asking about working on your quick note taking skills, you can just write anything basically like what you have seen. The situations provided in response to a situation task will be very general, like taking help of a friend in your homework, or you can say asking permission from a professor, or the printer is not working, you need some help at the library, or you are asking some people to keep quiet in the library room. So these kind of very general things will be present in the response to situation task. You just have to speak it naturally. There is no need to use any kind of high level vocabulary there. Just be natural and go with the flow, because you will be facing such kind of issues at any point in your life. So make sure that you are taking care of these things, and definitely you will be able to ace that task. Okay. Respond to situation will only give you marks for speaking, and that too hardly about 8 to 9, I guess. So it is not that much important if your target is for proficient scores. If your target is for superior scores, definitely you have to take care of that thing. All right.
Hello, sir. Actually, I have some doubt.
Just a
Am I
second.
audible?
Yes, yes, yes. All right. Yes, please
Yeah.
ask.
Actually, my aim is to get superior score, sir.
Mhm.
But I lost marks only in writing.
Okay.
I actually I didn't get time to complete right from dictation.
Okay. Uh,
I also shared my score in the group as well.
okay.
So my doubt is I lost marks in short writing. So short writing means is it summarized written text or right from dictation?
It is only for right from dictation. So you have to work a lot on your time management skills, because many of the
Mm.
time if people are not focusing on the important task, then definitely they will face difficulties in managing the time. Because what will happen is you will have this MCQs and listening blanks or highlighted summary, such kind, or
Mm.
select missing word kind of things. Just these tasks are implemented just to confuse you, just to check
Okay.
whether you are focusing on the important task, or whether you are not able to identify which task is more important. So if you are getting stuck, if you are trying to find the accurate answers in the low scoring tasks, then you are directly wasting your time. For listening
Mm.
tasks, only three tasks are important: summarize spoken text, highlight incorrect words, and write from dictation. Just focus on
Mm.
these three things and you are good to go even for superior. All right,
Okay, sir.
done.
Yeah.
Coming to the next
Thank you.
thing, no issues. All right, Hania has asked the questions also in Guruli are also hard, I think. Yes, definitely. I have heard from a lot of people that they are finding it difficult to crack the task in Language Academy or Guruli, because the questions will be a little bit tough. As I've already said during the comparison as well, that some platforms deliberately give harder tasks so that you get confused, you lose your confidence sometimes. Even like some people have good contextual understanding, so it will be easy for them to crack as well. But majority of the people face a lot of issues in cracking this contextual understanding text. So that is why it is an unnecessarily stress on normal test takers. So that's why I always recommend use AlfaPTE, which has the tasks which are directly present in the main exam. It is not based on just to confuse you. All right, so Sajjad has asked from where we can start for respond to a situation. Okay, basically you can start from depending on the type of prompt given, you can start. If it is telling that you are a student asking the help of a professor, you can start with excuse me, professor. If you are just requesting your friend, you can ask us, hi there, my dear friend. You can say in that way. So depending on the type of situation, you can mold your response and uh, go with the flow. All right, so do German universities accept PT? Yes, definitely. PT Academic is accepted in 3,900 plus global institutions worldwide. So almost all of the countries accept PT Academic for as a standard English test. Just to be on safe side, I recommend that you check with your course requirements as well as your this thing like your course as well as your university. Sometimes some university and for some particular courses you can only take some specific kind of type of this English test. So make sure that your university and your course is accepting PT Academic as an eligible test. All right, Hania has asked for speaking sections. What part should I focus on high scoring marks? Okay, for speaking, basically, if your target is for superior scores, you have to focus on all of the things except your answer short questions. Okay, if your target is for proficient scores, that is band 7, definitely I recommend that you have to focus on all things except your read aloud and answer short questions, or you can skip a response decision or and answer short questions. So any one of these tasks can be skipped along with answer short questions. Rest all things you have to cover it, because even for proficient you have to get 76 in speaking, which is quite difficult by skipping both of these tasks. So take care of that thing. Asad has asked which app is good for practice to get superior marks. So definitely, as I've already said, AlfaPTE is best, because as you have known that so far 95% of my students have got their desired scores very similar to the AlfaPTE scores, unless until the only 5% who lost their scores is mostly because of their mistakes, which I have even identified that before their exams as well. I have already informed them, I have alerted them that they have to fix those errors, then only they can expect better scores, which they ignored and they lost their scores. Rest, everything, whoever have followed my advices have got their desired scores. Many of the people, like 25% have got superior scores even after the latest PT updates. So these are the things that you have to understand. So we still have 2 more minutes. You can let me know if you have any questions.
Sir, for Canada, student visa PT is accepted.
Yes, please. You can let. What's your question?
Sir, for Canada, visa, student visa PT is accepted.
Yes, yes. PT Academy is completely acceptable for student visas, be it in any kind of country, be it in UK, Canada, Australia, Germany, Italy, France. Every place it is acceptable. So just check with your university whether it is accepting that thing, and that will be helpful for you. As you already know that I have recently started Google reviews as well, so you can just have a look at that. It will be helpful if you could give positive reviews depending on your how you find my guidance in our group. That will be helpful to give proper guidance to more people. All right, we still have 1 more minute left. If you have any questions, you can still ask. As you know that we have also tried to get Egyptian trainer, Pakistani trainer, Bangladeshi trainer, as well as Nepalese trainer along with me. So, if you are from those places and if you are finding it difficult to get your target scores, you can let me know, and that will be helpful. So charges will be depending entirely on what kind of sort of help you need, what is your target score, how you are performing on all the tasks. Based on that, I suggest the charges. So it is completely flexible and it is based on the need of an individual, not same for each and everyone. All right, guys, so that's it. Time's up. Hope that you found the session useful and informative. Take care, and we will try to connect in the next Sunday.